so hard reading TikTok comments when you are a solutions-based person. Oh my God. I'm on Travel Talk. I love me some Travel Talk because for me, I feel like it's not impossible for me to go anywhere in this entire world, right? Anywhere I would like to go, I can make it possible, right, for me to go on that trip. I'm not a person that's going to sit up here and be like, with what money? Y'all be killing me in them comments when you say, with what money? In the past, when I didn't have a crazy amount of money out of my job that I was working, do you know that I worked 40 hours at my 9 to 5 job and I waited tables on the weekends, Friday nights, Saturday nights, and Sunday, like afternoon, like brunch into early dinner to pay for traveling. And then when I could, I would take a day off, like leading up until summer. So like right now, during that time, I would have been hustling my ass off to pay for my travels leading up to that time. Like, let me see, February, like Valentine's Day, February, March, April, May, 4 good months straight of me busting my ass so that I could travel. And then I get on TikTok, with what money? With what money? Do you know that I worked at FedEx overnight at Do you know I worked FedEx overnight at one point in my life so that I could pay to move to a new city? Because when people be in the comments, because people say things like, I can't afford to move. How am I move with what money? I literally was getting off my job, going home, taking a nap, and doing FedEx from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. 4-hour shifts. I did four-hour shifts for weeks because I couldn't find another like side gig job where I could just immediately try to get some money that would hire me quickly in FedEx because they kill you at the job, literally. They hired me immediately and I worked overnight in a warehouse as a cute girl. Do you know how hard it is to work at a warehouse as a cute girl? Oh my God. I was bullied by the women and I was harassed by the men just so I could save up money to move to my next city that I wanted to move to so badly. Y'all be on this app. Oh, must be nice. Must be nice. I did Instacart for 40 hours a week at one point so that I can treat my mom to do a bucket list trip, which was to go to Hawaii. This was right before COVID started, right? So that I could go to my brother's wedding that was in Jamaica. So that I could check off some states because I'm checking off all the 50 states. Your girl was hustling cases of water up 3 flights of stairs. So when people be talking about how, oh, with what money, as if you can't go and, yeah, it's hard. But it's either you're going to be sitting on this app whining and talking about, but what money? Or you're going to get out there and do something about it and make the money, right? And then go live your life while you figure out a way to increase your first income so that you only have to work one income, right? Work one job. But to sit up here and be on TikTok talking about with what money, and your life just passing you by. Then you're going to be 50 years old. With what money? 60 years old. With what money am I going to do it? Like, y'all be tripping me out in them comments, and I don't feel sorry for any of y'all. Well, I don't feel sorry for people that comment stuff like that. I'm going to put it that way. It's really hard for me to like necessarily feel sorry for people, but I don't feel sorry for people that get, first of all, you wasting your life away being on TikTok commenting. While you sit up here commenting on TikTok, you could be doing who knows what. Waiting table. Look, restaurants stay hiring. Restaurants are such a high turnover job. They stay hiring. When the last time you went to your local restaurant that's in your neighborhood to see if they were hiring for a job? A waiter, a hostess. If you real desperate, a dishwasher. No, because you're not going to do that, right? You're not going to work customer service. You're too good to do those jobs, right? But you are good enough to comment on TikTok with what money. Okay, yeah, keep doing that.